I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money.
It just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Recent comments from Stephen A. Smith have triggered widespread debate after he suggested that Floyd Mayweather might be facing significant financial difficulties. The claims include allegations tying him to a reported $42 million fraud case and even speculation about a potential bankruptcy situation. This is especially unexpected given Mayweather's well-known earning power, with reports stating he made over $700 million from just 2 of his biggest fights alone, despite his undisputed legacy as one of boxing's greatest athletes. These new discussions raise questions about whether financial issues could now be overshadowing his success beyond the ring.
Are you holding other fighters accountable, like Floyd, for example? I mean, Floyd doesn't even know his opponent's name, so are you holding him accountable to that? Floyd should still be fighting people that, you know, he at least people that know that his opponent's name and stuff. Are you saying the same thing?
Hold on. A couple of things. Number one, last time I checked, Floyd retired. These are exhibitions that he have. I don't even count these. Floyd will tell you that himself. When Floyd, I didn't count Conor McGregor as a boxing match. That was a damn exhibition. I ain't paying no attention to that with Floyd. No way on earth. Not at all. That's number one. Number two, here's where you have to give Floyd his respect. He's a pioneer from the standpoint of his willingness to buy himself out of the contract with Top Rank, free himself up, and not be a prisoner to the promoter. So albeit in a different kind of fashion that Jake is doing it to some degree, Floyd's a pioneer in that regard. And the kind of thing that Jake has taken to another level, Floyd initiated. Julia, that is true.
I understand he initiated, but do you think it tarnishes his name to now be taking these bullshit I can't even say it. No, you don't think it does at all?
No. Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money. He got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out, okay? I mean, that's an entirely different ballgame, dude. It's not the same.
Stephen A. Smith has had direct exposure to the extravagant lifestyle Floyd Mayweather lives, including seeing his expansive estate, luxury car collection, and private jet travel. Witnessing this level of wealth in person has given Smith a clear sense of the enormous fortune Mayweather has built over years of dominance inside the boxing world. From this close perspective, he is able to speak with added context about how Mayweather manages his money and the wide-reaching business empire he has developed throughout his career.
What's your definition of toy?
Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple of toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3
and you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
Recent reports have raised questions about statements made by Floyd Mayweather Jr. concerning a large-scale real estate deal in New York City, not long after he announced what he called the most significant purchase of his career, saying he had acquired 62 apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan valued at around $42 million. uncertainty began to surface about the claim. Business Insider reported that there appears to be no record confirming that such a transaction actually occurred. .ina later. Instagram video, Mayweather stated that he personally owns 6 apartment buildings in full, adding that he does not have any business partners involved in the ownership. However, Business Insider challenged those statements as well, noting that public property records do not show any transfer of ownership linked to Mayweather, and the buildings are still registered under their previous owners. These inconsistencies have led many observers to question the accuracy of the announcement and why such claims were made publicly without verifiable documentation.
Ever. All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely considered the most financially successful boxer in the history of the sport, a status built not just on his perfect undefeated record, but also on his remarkable self-promotion and business instincts. After officially retiring from professional boxing in 2017, he exited the ring, having earned some of the largest fight payouts ever seen, solidifying his legacy both inside and outside the sport. Following his retirement, he remained highly visible in the public eye, frequently highlighting his wealth through the purchase of luxury properties in Los Angeles and a growing portfolio of high-end possessions. Despite the massive income generated throughout his career, later reports indicated that he faced significant financial liabilities. One of the most notable claims involved a reported tax obligation of around $22.2 million owed to the IRS. This situation was widely viewed as a key factor that influenced his decision to return to combat sports through a series of highly profitable exhibition matches.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow.
As rumors of financial strain and high spending began to spread, Mayweather ultimately accepted a lucrative exhibition bout against YouTuber Logan Paul. Following the fight, Logan Paul later went public with a serious claim, stating that he had not received the full $3 million payout he believed was guaranteed for the event. He voiced his disappointment on social media, accusing Mayweather of not fulfilling the agreed financial conditions tied to their matchup.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
what happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd paid me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have it in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss, was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition. So there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's not a good feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something. Not a great fit.
The ongoing discussion around Mayweather's financial situation also sparked responses from figures within the boxing community. One of the voices that weighed in was Oscar de la Hoya, a well-known rival and outspoken critic who took a light-hearted jab at Mayweather's continued exhibition appearances, suggesting that he should consider stepping away from the sport instead of returning to the ring.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Speculation about Mayweather's financial situation intensified further after additional remarks from Logan Paul. In a joking tone, Paul suggested that the boxing star might even be broke, which added more fuel to the ongoing discussion about his finances. He also challenged the widely held perception of Mayweather as an unquestioned billionaire, implying that the true state of his wealth and how it has been managed remains uncertain.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that did happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
While speaking on the Pivot podcast, Floyd Mayweather was questioned about Logan Paul's claim that he never received the payment he expected from their exhibition match. Instead of directly engaging with the allegation, Mayweather downplayed the situation. He stated that he had no issue with YouTubers and maintained that the money had not been withheld, but rather was still in the process of being transferred, noting that payments can occasionally take time to clear. His response led some viewers to feel he avoided addressing the core accusation, framing it instead as a routine delay in payment rather than a disputed unpaid amount.
Logan Paul, he said you owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory.
Right.
And you got to realize, when you used to getting, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Shit, we getting a YouTube check. Right. This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 or 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when the tables turn.
Right.
Look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't never trip. So now when the tables turn, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got.
During an interview with sports commentator Stephen A. Smith, Floyd Mayweather was asked what held more importance for him, preserving his legacy or continuing to grow his wealth. Despite his long-standing money persona, Mayweather emphasized that financial success had always been a major focus throughout his career, pointing out that his total earnings had surpassed $800 million, but the conversation later sparked reactions from former MMA fighter Chael Sonnen, who offered his own take on Mayweather's financial decisions. Sonnen suggested that Mayweather's return to exhibition bouts after retirement might signal that a significant portion of his fortune had already been spent. He also noted that earning tens of millions in a single fight, around $60 million in one night, should have been more than enough to secure long-term stability. making his continued appearances in the ring a subject of ongoing debate and speculation.
First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Christian Ronaldo.
You think it's...
I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made in a fight?
Oh, I think that Floyd's, he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, 100 million, 130 million, it just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
You think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you, he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130 million in one.
During one of his conversations, Joe Rogan, widely recognized for his UFC commentary and his podcasting career, commented on the way Floyd Mayweather is perceived in the public eye. He suggested that Mayweather belongs to a small group of athletes who don't shy away from showcasing their financial success. Rogan highlighted that Mayweather frequently presents his wealth through things like lavish properties, a collection of premium cars, and expensive wristwatches, all of which contribute to the highly visible luxury image he has built around himself.
The only person who's been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline.
I don't think he was doing drugs or drinking. You know, he kept his...
Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas. He'd be partying. It looked like he's partying. He's drinking water. And then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. I mean, the dude was always training, never got out of shape.
Dude, the jog home in jeans isn't the torture. The torture is sitting around a bunch of drunk people drinking water in a club. I jog home all night.
Further controversy began to circulate after boxer Gervonta Davis put forward a serious claim about Floyd Mayweather. In his account, he suggested that Mayweather was reportedly unable to depart from Dubai because of unpaid debts connected to luxury jewelry and other high-end purchases. He alleged that Mayweather remained in the country until those financial matters were fully cleared. The remark spread quickly across social platforms, amplifying existing speculation and prompting renewed debate about the real strength of Mayweather's financial standing away from the public spotlight.
Let's talk about this picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system. And that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed the situation, so stay tuned.
When Leonard Ellerby, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, was asked to respond to Gervonta Davis's claim about Floyd Mayweather allegedly being stuck in Dubai over unpaid financial obligations, he chose not to engage with the allegation. Instead of addressing whether it was true or false, Ellerby stayed silent on the specifics. His decision left the situation without clarification, as no further details or confirmation were provided.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, he said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Confusion grew further after Floyd Mayweather explained that he had been abroad for roughly 2 months while on an international travel schedule. That statement was later disputed by Gervonta Davis, who insisted that Mayweather had not been freely touring at all and instead stayed in Dubai due to unresolved financial issues. With both sides presenting completely different versions of events, the situation became increasingly unclear and continued to drive speculation about what actually took place.
Tank Davis done blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world that Floyd over there hanging like a piece of rotisserie by them oil men with that long money, got him held hostage till he give that money back. And y'all know Floyd be lying too. Floyd trying to, I've been out of town, I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing, and he sent him there. And then Bill Caney said, oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account? He said, oh, this is a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd? Not hating on Floyd. Floyd didn't touch a lot of money, more than I probably ever see in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all got to look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. All right, then y'all don't know about he sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish nothing bad on him, but the truth is the truth. Floyd got to pay them folks their money. Them oil folks over there do not play the right.
As rumors about Floyd Mayweather's financial situation kept circulating, some of his supporters pointed out that he had reportedly donated significant amounts of money to help homeless individuals in Los Angeles. However, that explanation came under scrutiny after Mayweather posted updates on Instagram indicating he was still in Dubai at the same time. Those posts led certain observers to question whether the claimed acts of charity had really occurred, adding another layer of doubt and fueling more skepticism around the reports of his generosity.
Now, this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game, but before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, "We're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. I don't want to show my face, but Floyd just gave us $30,000, Reynolds, one of the men, said after receiving the gift."
That brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for sticking around and watching. Make sure you stay connected for future updates, and we'll see you next time.